Ecotricity have just announced that they've updated their charging system again. So going back 12 months plus, Ecotricity were free. You used to be able to charge your car up at most of the service stations up and down the country, places like IKEA stores you could charge up at, and you just use an RFID card to access it, which Ecotricity sent them free to everybody. So it was a completely free way of getting electricity and being able to take your car that little bit further every day. Obviously we all knew that could never last, and about 12 months ago that changed to a flat pricing structure, which by the end of it there was a bit of toing and froing. It was a flat rate, £6. £6 got you 40 minutes of charge. Didn't matter how much electricity you drew, you were charged £6. So that worked quite well for a lot of people. Certainly for me, it stopped me from charging unless I was absolutely desperate. I found other ways around it using park and rides and other chargers around the towns. But if you had a car that went further, like the Teslas, or some of the newer cars, the newer Leaf, etc., it worked out okay. It wasn't too bad. Now they've just released an email to say that they're updating their pricing structure again. So the difference now is you will pay, no matter who you are, a £3 admin charge, connection charge, whatever you want to call it. It's a £3 charge. You then pay 17 pence per kilowatt hour to get your electric after that. Now I've worked out some figures on that, and I'll pop them up on the screen. Hopefully you'll see those now, and that will give you an idea of the costs. As you can see, if you want to nip in and have a quick charge, then it might work out okay. If you want to charge up a little bit more, or your battery's quite low, then it is going to cost you more than the £6 that you used to pay. Now Ecotricity, in their email, they've said that this is probably going to be cheaper for the majority of us. It's a better system. I think, as you can see, it's not going to be cheaper. Now don't get me wrong, I don't want to knock Ecotricity. If it wasn't for them, a lot of people, myself included, probably would have thought twice about buying an electric car. Their network is pretty much what's got electric cars up and running in the UK. So they've been a brilliant company. There are some caveats, ways around not having to pay as much. If you're an Ecotricity home energy customer, then you don't have to pay the £3 connection charge. Much like before with the old £6 charge, where they would allow you, I think it was 52 charges a year for free. This time there's no limit, so you don't have to pay the £3 connection charge at any point. You just pay the 17p per kilowatt hour, and that's where they also I was a little bit unhappy about their email. They said 17p per kilowatt hour is what most people pay for their electric at home. Well, I certainly pay an awful lot less than that. So brilliant that they've got this system up and running. We all expected to have to pay for it at some point, but Ecotricity, just be a bit more honest in your literature, and you don't need to hide anything. You don't need to make it sound any better. It's a fantastic service. It's a fantastic way of getting up and down the country, and let's be honest, as these cars, their battery life improves, the comparative cost of what we're going to have to pay is going to get better and better and better. So well done Ecotricity. A little bit more honest and open in your emails and your literature, but on the whole, there's your changes, and that's what we're going to be paying from here on in.